goodness. Spring doing everything right now to take that first stock off of Sweatyhands. But yeah, so 60% now, extra credit on Sweatyhands' second stock. Gonna charge forward smash. Not sure what Sweatyhands is thinking for an option like that, but it doesn't really matter all that much when you have Apple to be able to take stocks like that. Just gonna be able to seal it out. Didn't quite get the combo though because the platform decided to get in the way of the Gallic. Shame on you, PS2. Alright, so now Jazzh0 continuing to put it in this work right now with the Sonic. And honestly, it doesn't really seem like it's a bad character at all for especially a player like Jazzh0 to use. You would not want to have your stock be dropped like that just from Fire Hydrant at the top of the blast zone like that. That was a pretty bold move right there for Jazzh0 to go for that. But regardless, Jazzh0 still taking the lead back, just like that from a forward tilt. Sweatyhands going to need to try to dig deep for this one if he wants to be able to stand a chance. But currently, Jazzh0 still racking up percent. Homing attack misses, though. Going to give Jazzh0 the opportunity to land, but still getting grabbed there. Pac-Man's grab notoriously being known for just having that insane longevity, if you want to call it that. Just being able to do work at all times. Oh my goodness. Pretty fortunate there for that bounce to work in Sweatyhands' favor. Even if it's just for a brief moment, though. Gonna whiff a grab, though. Jazzh0 still with a stock lead with only 3 minutes and roughly 40 seconds remaining for the game. Okay. Using the Fire Hydrant to be able to get that stock, now Jazzh0 is going to have to seal this one up pretty quickly. Otherwise, Pac-Man might just end up getting a few combos here and there. Start to look like an even game. Sweatyhands going to get barely out of that situation. Is it going to be enough to be able to recover? Yes, it is. Jazzh0 running through the Fire Hydrant. Fun fact, Sonic is one of the only characters, if not the only character in the game that actually can run through Pac-Man Fire Hydrant. No problems whatsoever. Using the spring to be able to get out of there. Doesn't quite go for the follow-up. It's pretty much all or nothing now for Sweatyhands. Gonna get hit by the sour spot. Now, you might want to close your eyes right now if you're Sweatyhands, as he's going to go for the double parry, of course. None other than Jazzh0 would be able to go for that stuff and actually get it. Not just all the time, but consistently. And consistently getting the back throw is going to be Sonic at the ledge, with Jazzh0 taking game number 1. Don't really have much of a choice. Okay. Starting off, still pretty relatively even. If you were to ask me how games tend to go within Smash Ultimate, and just kind of Smash in general, the matches tend to be pretty even until someone has a stock lead. Because percentages can only really matter at a certain point once you have to rely on basically playing safe the entirety of your stock, and that only really happens at higher percents. However, sometimes, if you're a character like Sonic, that doesn't even really matter. Because you're still able to get punishes pretty consistently and take stocks pretty early just from being at ledge and landing spin dash and spin charge into forward air and other confirms. Wow! Sweaty going for it all and actually managing to get that top part of the up smash from the lingering hitbox. However, stock might not end up working out for Sweatyhands as Jazzh0's continuing to just play safe and take control over the ledge. Just try to cover where Sweatyhands is going to go. Okay, but still 5 minutes and 30 seconds-ish within the first game. Oh my goodness! Sweatyhands. Not gonna SD off of that, I'm pretty sure. As he is able to make it back just barely. Now, keep in mind, folks, that the Jazzh0 Sonic is still a work in progress. He has told me that he has played this character for about 2 months now, if not a little bit more. So, there's still a lot of things to learn going forward in the game when using a different character, just for anybody in general. So, any mishaps or other errors that would end up taking place in-game are going to be part of the development, but if you are Sonic, you're still going to be able to take stock with that pretty swiftly, and now all of a sudden, like I said, it's an even game. Oh my goodness. Yeah, up tilt. The hitbox not behind Sonic, so he's going to be able to get some kind of punish off of it. Wasn't necessarily a ton, but if you're Pac-Man and you have a % lead, you are still going to be playing by, you know, 2 rules. One of them being time. Okay. Wow, okay. Sweatyhands really wanting to go for a lot of these bold options early, and half the time it's been working out. Other times, he's kind of been on the verge of getting punished. So, we're going to need to see how it goes going forward. Oh my gosh. The 2 people in the audience, in the background, just mimicking the Pac-Man sounds. Oh, this could be stock. Yeah, unfortunate. You don't want to see that. Sweaty, if he looks back at the VOD, he's going to be just cringing a little bit, just like, oh, I know I didn't want to do that. But regardless, game continues. Sonic gonna have a little bit of a boost there from the fire hydrant. Might end up taking stock here, actually. No, Sweatyhands ends up falling out of that. 3 minutes and 13 seconds within game number 2. Not quite necessarily a timeout required, as Jazzh0's gonna be able to get game number 2. This time, though, to Luigi. Alright. Okay, well, that's another silly thing about Luigi. It's just because of that hitbox lasting for so long, you sometimes just want to go in and be able to get the chance to punish it, but sometimes the game just says no. Wow, really great timing there on that recovery. Alright. It's still all Sonic right now with Jazzh0 taking control of not only that the start of this game, but also taking the first stock off Sweatyhands. And this is winner's bracket point right now for Sweaty. Trying to get something there with a trade combo. And almost got an up B too. For sure, without a doubt. Going back to an even stock game if he did land the sweet spot. Still been wanting to go for a lot of those reads there with catching landings off of homing attack with some... Oh my goodness. Almost was able to get a punish there, but still... Sweatyhands. Again, it's still been trying to get a lot of punishes off that same, you know, charge forward smash, charge any kind of smash attack to get anything going. And again, half the time it has been working, other times it just hasn't. Okay, yeah, getting the good stall there with the down B. Okay, Jazzh0 getting another stuff there. And Sweaty getting a kill off the side with down B? You never see that. My goodness, the rarity. That's not uncommon, though. Side B to forward air, taking stock. This is now winner side point for Sweatyhands. And the platform might not be doing him a lot of justice right now. He's going to have to make it back. Just barely does. Jazzh0 wanted to try to say... Oh my goodness. Definitely trying to make mistakes there in the early. And